Welcome back, everybody. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to be not being on the Necro. We're going to be on my level 53 Shaman. I just got my epic a couple days ago. That's why I haven't made any more Necro movies. Because I've just been super excited about getting my first epic ever in this game. So we're on my Troll Shaman, and I'm going to be showing you the Kalidim guards. Now, this is a video, this content has been covered before by Pickin and by Bob, and both of them are fantastic. Both of them, when they did it, they did not have their epics, and they somehow managed to do it. When I tried, I couldn't do it. So I'm back with my epic, and it's actually super fun. So I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of how I do it, and just hopefully enjoy the ride with me. Oh, and as you can see, I'm using this program called NParse. It's like a spells timer. So it's a little bit like cheating. I know some people don't like it, but it's super helpful when you're doing epic gameplay. So without any more ado, let's just go in and break this camp. This is always the part that gets missed in these streams, is breaking the camp. Yeah, everyone always records when they have already broken the camp and everything's smooth sailing. Alright, so the guys that we're going to be taking are the Kalidim guards, and they are anywhere between I think 42 and 46, or 42 and 48. There's a mix of level ranges, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And what makes this place good, apart from the experience, is they each have an axe that sells for 9 plat. So and a shield that sells for about 4. So on average, you're going to be getting about 13 to 15 plat per kill, and there's 10 guards on a rotation. And it's really safe once you've broken it. So let me get some mana back. So the first guys we're going to be killing are 2 roamers that come up to this entrance area. The reason why I take them out first is because you don't want to be messing with these front guys and then all of a sudden get jumped by the 2 roamers, because one thing about this camp is that these guys hit hard. So they can mess you up really quick if you're not careful. And I don't have my fungi on me. I'm letting a friend borrow it. So there's these 2 guys up here. There's a guard up in that tower. There's another guard right there, Dinler. He's one of the roamers. He'll roam back from this tower to this tower, and sometimes all the way up to the entrance. So you gotta watch out for him. So yeah, we're just gonna wait for guard Kindor, I think his name is. He's one of the roamers that comes all the way up. So maybe Dinler will come up first. But regardless, Dinler and Kindor are the 2 that will come up. And Badner I think is his name. And he comes all the way up. So there's actually 3. So, yeah. Like I said, these guys will mess you up. So right now I'm level 53. And when I was 52 doing this, I was having a lot harder time because on the higher level mobs, root would break. So I'm using Instill, but that would still break way early, and I'd be sitting and then I'd get a couple critical hits on me, and you just, like I said, these guys hit really hard. So you want to be careful, especially if you're cannibalizing. You don't want to bring your health down to 30%, because one bad root break and you're dead. I died a couple of times, which was kind of embarrassing. But alright, here we are, Kindor. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait to instill him. Oh, got all 3. Alright, so this is good. This is what I wanted to happen. Because it gets a little messy sometimes, and I think that's also important to watch. So yeah, they have a pretty big aggro radius, as you saw. So you want to be careful. So I'm going to pop back in, and Kindor should be somewhere. Okay, so they're coming back. So I can start instilling right here. Oh. Okay, Curse of the Spirits. I'm going to have to hopefully blast this guy down real quick. So that's what I do with these roamers. I don't, especially when I'm breaking the camp, I don't do a full like epic. I get 4 or 5 guys on me because these guys hit hard, and I don't know. I like to play it safe. So I also have my JBB, so I got my epic and my JBB, so I can do quite a bit of damage really quick. So keeping my head on swivel just in case Kindor comes back, or Badner, I think his name is. He's also a roamer. I probably should just be using my normal route, my level 14 route, rather than instill, but I don't have it up, and I'm lazy right now. And I gotta get my pet back up. So I'll just burn down Dinler, because I just don't want to be messing around with these roamers. Want to get them down. And on the wiki it says that these guys are on a 6.5 minute timer, and that, my friends, is not true. They are more like on a 24-minute timer, and which is great because after the cycle gives you some time to rest, and you get back to full mana, full health, and it's so much easier once you don't have to break it and it's split a little bit. So yeah, these 10 mobs will net you somewhere around 130, 150 plat per round, which isn't the best. I know that there are some places that are better, but you know, this is pretty fun. I like killing guards. It's like the same loot, like you're guaranteed loot, which is nice. You're not waiting for some high value item to drop. It's just every single time you're getting the same thing. All right. So the reason why I have my pet is not necessarily for damage, it's for pulling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send them in, pull these guys back a little bit. Now I'm going to instill both of them. Oh, it fizzled. Get out of there. Okay. And then I'm going to start the epic cycle. And here's Kindor. Here he comes. So now I can grab him. Bring my pet back. So if you don't know, Curse of the Spirits, which is your epic right click effect. So I got Stump. I need Cardiff. Yeah. Is almost the exact same lasting, what is that? Duration, thank you. It's almost the same exact duration as Instill. So that's the reason why I reinstilled Kindor. Because on my timers, right here, up here, I want to know when my epic is about to drop. So I instill, then almost immediately after, I do my Curse of the Spirits, and then I just watch the timer. So Stump here is on 18 seconds. So at about 7 or 8 seconds, I will start to recast Instill, hit him again, and then I'll immediately cast Curse of the Spirits. Oh, he broke. Bum, bum, bum. Back, back, back. Get you back. And Curse of the Spirits, and then I'm going to have to immediately get Kindor. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then I gotta get Cardiff after this. So this is what I mean about bad route breaks. If I had 2 of them break, it would be pretty big trouble. I'd probably have to zone. But I was able to salvage that. Alright. Let's get some mana back. So, the other thing is I'm not... oh, my Chloroplast dropped. That was super noob. And I also don't have my 52 regen, what is it, Regrowth of the Grove. I don't have that. I need to go to EC or over there and pick that up. But I have a Fungi Staff, but I'm not using the effect because I need to be able to move if these guys break. And the Fungi Staff gives you it's a right-click free 15 point per tick regen, but it also slows you down quite a bit, and that's the last thing you want with guys that hit super hard is to be snared. So I just choose not to use it and just spend my mana on Chloroplast. And that's fine. When you have your epic, as you can see, you hardly use any mana. And I want to pick up Dinler's corpse before he despawns, but I will. It'll be fine. So this is pretty much what you do. You grab 3 or 4. Sometimes if you're feeling bold, you'll pick up 5 guys and you just put them in a cycle. Just if you're not using NParse or some sort of like spell duration overlay, I don't know how you do it. It used to be before they changed it that you could see your dot damage, and the thing with Curse of the Spirits, your dot damage increases as it goes on. So I think it starts at like 20 points, and then the next tick it's like 26 points or something along those lines, until it's like 200 points at the end. So you used to be able to know when your dot was about to run out, but now since they don't have that anymore, you have no idea unless you got like a very good internal clock. You're not going to know when your dots are going to run out. And when you're dealing with 4 or 5 guys, I don't know how you would keep track. Or maybe somebody can. But for me, it's just easier. I just want to play the game. I don't want to... And for some people, that is playing the game. The intensity of like keeping mental timers and stuff like that. But for me, that's just not what I want to do. Okay, so for these guys in the towers, all you need to do... I used to think that you'd have to go in and go get them, but you don't. Bob, on his video back in January, I think, or I can't remember, you just sick your pet at them. And they just climb the wall. Then you bring him down. It's so nice. So nice. And then... So that was 4 guys? Kindor, Dinler, the 2 front. Yeah. So this is number 5. Let my pet regain some hit points. The thing with these 2 back gate guards, they're fine. All these guys are pretty similar difficulty. The problem is that there's a lot of roamers that go back and forth in the back. So if you're pulling the 2 gate guards, back gate guards, sometimes you'll get an additional 2 that you were not ready for. So you could see that the one just patrolled by. So that's another reason why I use my pet to pull them forward, so that I can get them far away enough from the roamers that I can just control how many guys I have. And another beautiful thing about... Oh, yeah, that monk is just going to FD all the... Or is he just taking those mobs? I was just about to say that this place is never camped. And watch, he took my mobs. Oh no, they're back. He FD'd. Okay. So, yeah, there was another guy. Okay. So we're just about ready to apply another epic dot on him. So instill, Curse of the Spirits, and then I'll pull these 2 back gate guards so I can have 3 going at once. And that's the thing with the epic, you want to be able to have as many guys as you can handle going at once, because it takes a couple of minutes. It takes like 4 or 5 minutes for you to kill a guy. So you need to have 3 or 4 guys going at once to make this kind of worth it. So next is reapply and still, just for the timer. Curse of the Spirits. All right. So yeah, this is pretty fun. Like I mentioned before, I've never had an epic. It was a massive deal for me to get one. I was at the last step. The step that everybody gets stuck on is the child's tier. And I'm part of a guild. You know, let me just pull back and so you can see my guy. Fugly Buffer is his name. I'm with the guild, the Second Sons, a group of really cool guys. I don't get to play with them very often just because, as the name of my channel implies, I'm a dad, and like that's kind of my first priority. And this is like right now my son is playing with his grandma, so that's why I get to play in the morning. But I don't get to play as often as I would like. And their raid times are right when we're having dinner, and you know, when the dad duties are at their highest. So I don't really get to play with them, but they are a group of really cool guys, and I really wish that I could play with them more, but I wasn't able. I did a couple of Golem runs with them, and I wasn't able to get my tier, so I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy it. It was 90k, but you know what? It was worth it. It was worth it. I've been playing this game since I was a kid, and I've never had an epic. So you know what? It was fine. I was okay purchasing that one last piece. And the group I got it from the guild Riot. It was a super smooth run. Very like professional, nice guys or people that helped me through that run. All I had to do was just sit there and whack things with my spear, and they just did the rest. It was fantastic. It was like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. But a little disappointed that I didn't get to do the whole thing by myself, but you know what? It was fine. All right, here we go. So again, around 8 seconds, I'll start to reapply. And then these guys are almost dead, and I'll grab the last 2 roamers in the back. And then I'll stop the video because this is pretty much it. I had to bail once because of a bad pull, but other than that, my epic does 95% of the work. So, like I said, Bob did it and Pickin did it on his shaman Gooba at level, I think he was 52. I don't know how he did it, man, because I was getting root breaks, but you know what? Maybe it's just a better player. I don't know. But if you haven't seen Pickin or Bob's videos, you need to go check them out. Pickin especially. I think Bob is great, but Pickin, he's just so funny. He's probably the reason why I started making these videos. Not probably, absolutely. Him and Flats. Okay, there we go. So they both died, and I got one more guard, right? All right, let me just zoom back in There we go. How many do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He'll be 8, so there's 2 more. And then after these last 2, there's just a pretty long waiting period, probably about 10 minutes. I need to get the timers on them because like I said, the wiki says that they're 6.5 minutes or something like that, but that is not true. It is much longer. All right, pull them back. Back. Okay, back. And then there'll be one more roamer for this guy. Okay. And I guess this is just what my shaman's life is gonna be like after this until Torpor at 60. Oh boy. Alright. See how quickly they bring down my HP. Alright. That's okay. Here we go. Just reapply Curse of the Spirits because I don't want to have to guess when to reapply. So I'm going to lose a bit of DPS on this because I'm reapplying my dot. But this camp is so chill. It doesn't really matter. I'm still gonna have to wait for the spawns. It's not like I need to be super on top of it. So what's the last guy? Is it Kohol? Or I can't pronounce these names. Fantasy names, you know. Alright. This guy needs to get a reapply. As you can see, I'm still around 50% mana and 100% health. What am I doing? Shaman should never be at 100% health. Guess I'm just talking too much. Here we go. Adalor. Add lore. Needs to get reapplied. All right. And I also need to get my goblin earring. I was using my fungi staff. I don't know if you guys can hear that. That's Grandma and my son in the background, so I may have to end this video a little bit early here. That's 8. That'll be 9. I don't remember what I was saying. That's okay. Probably wasn't important. Bum, bum. But yeah, I will be getting back to the necro videos in my 2 subscribers and 8 unique viewers. I will be getting back to those. Like I said, I was so close to getting my epic on my shaman, and I never had an epic, so I was just like, you know what? I just need to pound that out. I just need to get it done. And I did. And now I'm here. And the next thing I really have to look forward to is Torpor at 60, and that's a ways away. So I just wanted to share what I was doing. All right, where's this last guy? Some of these roamers on a really long path. Or I might have missed them. We'll give it another minute. I guess I could. I haven't really gone and explored the Kalidim. So I wonder if I could just unsummon my pet and go looking. You know what? That'd probably be a little bit more exciting than just watching me cannibalize here. Oh. Oh, he's going outside. Oh, with Mama Jane. Okay, well, you know what? I think I gotta go. I just wanted to show you guys this awesome area. Let me unsummon my pet. I'm gonna go camp and go hang out with my family. Alright, guys. I hope you learned something and I hope it was at least a little bit fun to watch. Alright, thanks for watching.